Good morning, guys. We're going to just do a quick review of, a quick debate. So last night, this is game one of last night. As we see, it was a Team Black Forest, myself, Chase, and then, of course, young Taylor Stevens versus Spencer, Austin, and of course, Larry. Now let's look at the sides as far as space goes. Seeing a lot of open space here. A lot of room for usage. When we flip that, there's a lot of crowd. There is some space over here. This is some open space. And we look at Chase's base, we look at Taylor's base, especially when you notice where houses are going. Houses are like in the middle of bases, just very crowded. Where on the inverse, on the other side, there's a lot of open space up here. There is forward walling going on up here with some space to be used as real estate. On the other side, when we look at, so this is my base. This is my forward operating zone. There's a wall that is in over here. And Spencer has claimed this zone. If we look on the map, the actual middle point is, let me get it, it's about right here. So, Spencer didn't really break it by going forward, except that there's just zero space on our side. And this is not necessarily completely against Spencer, and Spencer has never been one to be a hardcore gentleman's agreement breaker, but like, the walling is just, there's just no space on our side at all, as opposed to Spencer has this whole corridor and all of this back zone. Larry's, over here in the back zone as well. I'll notice that Larry didn't wall too far forward as well. I mean, that's the issue, is when you look on the map, Larry walled in the middle, which is even with this. It just feels very forward to us, and I can't go farther back. I can't build back. I'm literally into my base if I build any farther back. And as we'll see when treaty drops, what happens because of that. So Spencer claims. Well, basically, what I'm saying is, I think that I'm okay with the wall here. I'm not okay with the wall here. This is the one, and it's being nitpicky at that point, and I doubt Spencer was really thinking about it. But on Team Black Forest, I think that this is about where the wall should have been. Because I get wanting to claim this zone, and if I had come up and claimed this zone, I'd be saying, well, it was on the middle, I claimed it. But so Spencer doesn't have to do any military, and that's on me. I should have had military going, but you can see I have just absolutely no way to go, I guess. So this game is over very quickly as Spencer puts a bunch of trebs up. They eat all of it. First, my forward barracks sees. That's all she wrote. Now he walls off again. That's essentially the game. Because in about 3 seconds, Austin's gonna, let's see, where's Austin? Austin's starting to, come up. They're forward building. See, I don't have this nice corridor to build anything in. That's not an option for us. We don't, I have, this is the only space. There's no space for Chase. Taylor has cut this. But you don't see anything. And Austin comes up. He just goes right in. And that's the game. Oh. So I'm trying to, build the cap. No, I got 97% done. Are you freaking serious? It doesn't matter. He takes it out anyways. But who knows? Maybe that castle would have been the difference. I'm sure it wouldn't have been. Spencer had this whole area wrecked. I can't believe 97% done. So I can't build. I mean, I'm looking at like, well, I guess I can build in my trade. And there's just nothing going on. And now Austin's castle dropping. The wall just felt aggressive that game to me. I felt like that walling didn't allow me to utilize any of this space because you guys are playing, and that's it is what it is. Unless I don't know, Larry, what would you say? Would you say totally fair and we just need to be ready at treaty drop? I guess that would be the alternative. But that was the game. So, all right. I'll leave the map and show you guys some stats real fast. As far as military goes, Taylor killed the most. He also lost the most. I think my KG's the worst at 54-19. Yeah. Maybe Chase's. Chase just wasn't rolling yet. He needed more time. Yeah. So when we look at the timeline, it was just not going at all. So, I don't know. Tell me, what do you guys think? Was this a fair play? Was it not a fair play? Was it against the gentleman's agreement? I feel like from our perspective, we had no space at all. And Spencer just had Trebs to just rip us at the beginning. And it was like, well, I have 0 counter with this and I can't go farther back. Whereas they had a ton of space. That being said, Spencer is not a regular treaty, a disrespecter of the treaty. And so I'm always happy to, give him the benefit of the doubt. I'm sure that it wasn't malicious. It wasn't like this was a Jesse move by any stretch. But yeah, I'm interested to hear what people think. I'll start working on the other rewatch right now.